Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your chakra reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. First card out is base chakra. Very nice. This is talking about the root base chakra. This is talking about your stability, the things that you need to survive, your survival needs on this planet as humans, right? Because this is talking about the prosperities of your home, your food, right? Your job, things of this nature, things that keep you stable, okay? And let's see what's going on over here. Divine Wisdom, 36. Ooh. Breaking down to 9. So with this divine wisdom over here, it's pretty much saying with this divine wisdom that's coming at you, pay attention to the divine wisdom. This divine wisdom is coming from the soul star chakra, which is anchoring off of your crown chakra, going into divine places. That means spirit is coming through to make you understand something. So there will be some divine wisdom coming your way. Something's going to happen. It could come through another person. It doesn't have to come just from an angel. It doesn't have to come just from your intuition. It can actually come through another person to you, getting some divine wisdom from another, right? It could be a psychic. It could just be someone who has, I don't know, was just given this message to give to you that is very divine, and it seems to resonate with you, and you're like, that's interesting. So a lot of times when the divine give out messages, it's not always you just waiting for Archangel Michael to come and like talk to you, whisper in your ear, right? That's not the way it works. Sometimes it's also coming through dreams, right? So be very aware of that, because it has something to do with keeping you balanced and keeping your stability alive over here, right? Really getting after the things I have, things, you know, that I have to have. Okay, so talking about that, let's see what's going on over here. You have the destiny, and yeah, it's talking about your destiny. It's divine wisdom about your stability towards your path, the things you need to have for your own destiny. And we have the Hilaron coming on, which is going to be a huge change. And this is pretty much kind of going off of them both. I kind of feel it going this way and that way as well, right? Only because it's like the divine wisdom that's coming in. And the Hilaron is talking about listening to this divine wisdom from possibly another person. Somebody's going to say something that's going to make you kind of scratch your head and say, what did you say? And it could even throw you off, because you could be like, how did you know that? And it's interesting because he's in red over here, so he is definitely, for this reading, we see that because he is talking about your stability. Hey, did you know this and that? If you're looking for that job or something, they could be saying, hey, I know this place, but they're using this divine wisdom that's really going to catch your attention. So pay attention to that divine wisdom coming through. Okay. And it's because you're being divinely guided at this time. So okay, it's the divine wisdom is talking about you may know you're deeply connected to the light of the universe, so it could be coming through your intuition. No matter how it feels like your intuition is going to be open enough, though, my friends, to know that this message is going, you're going to say, how did you know this? It's just because, remember, when this divine wisdom comes through, it's all-knowing, it's wise, and all-loving, intelligent light is coming through this other person to tell you this message. Like I said, or it just could be just a dream. So take it how it resonates for you. But usually the Hilaron is talking about this other person coming to you and saying, hey, this is what you have, right? They're going to be of assistance to you. This person wants to work with you. They want to give you assistance in your projects. They want to be a master energy to help you along your way. And like I said, it could even be some kind of medium. You could be going and talking to your psychic advisor, and then all of a sudden they say something and you said, oh my God, how did you know that? You know, that makes so much sense. It just threw me for, 100 loops. But it's okay, because no matter what it is, it's the logical approach to all your pursuits. It's a blessing and a way of clarity and direction. So that's why I said sometimes it could be even the light bulb going off within yourself, because the Hilaron says it could be your own clarity, your own understanding of higher wisdom. Okay, so that's going to be one you're going to have to watch out for. It's like, it's a lot, right? Because now you're going to be like, was it a dream? Was it this? This is going to be like, what was it? You'll know it when it's there. You can't, that won't be something that's going to get away from you. Okay? The light wants to make sure you're getting the message. So it's not something you don't have to say, oh no, did I miss it? No. If you don't know it, you didn't miss it because it hasn't come yet, right? And it's going to be more than one. I will tell you this right now. Because even if it's coming from this other person who's helping you, then all of a sudden you're going to have more things coming at you. It's a all-month thing. This isn't just a thing that's just going to happen once. It's going to be like, you opened me up to understand something, and then the light bulb went off, and then this went off, and it just keeps coming out to help you with this stability. Because it's trying to put you on this new destined path. So getting into your energy over here, Spirit says, whoa, getting 3 cards is weird. It's going to help your stability. There it is, your home, your structure, the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, your family, your work life, however it is. But it's also going to bring in this beautiful connection. Okay, and it's going to bring in a lot of balance. Okay, it's saying you haven't really manifested a whole lot in this. There's not a whole lot of action that you've really taken. And it feels because you've been a little stuck. You've been stuck in this area, so you're not sure exactly which way to move. And it feels like when you do start to move, it still feels like it's not going exactly the way I want it to go for my stability, right? So it's not something you've manifested a whole lot on. It's not something you prayed a whole lot on. It feels like maybe you had in the past, but maybe you had kind of, with the Hangman next to the Magician, it's literally telling me you kind of gave up. And this is why it feels like the Divine's like, you know what? I don't want you to give up. That's it. I don't want you to give up. That's it. You can't do that. I'm going to send this person to you. I'm going to send this thought to you. I'm going to send this message to you. You have to do this. So it does feel like this divine guidance is saying, no, this has to be this way. Because it's something you really wanted in the past, but you've kind of given up. And I don't want you to give up. It doesn't matter if it's love with the 4 of Wands, if it's a job, if however it is. Did you give up because you thought so-and-so was going to get this promotion and so you stopped, you know what I mean, trying to go for a promotion? However it is, right? But Spirit's like, nope, not going to happen. Not this month. You're going to get that. Now, whether or not you're going to get it this month or you're going to get it next month, does it matter? It doesn't matter right now, because right now you're pushed into an area where you're going to get the divine wisdom to push you on the path where Spirit says, this is the destined path you wanted. I want you to have it. You worked too hard for it at one time, or you manifested on it. You prayed on it too much. So it's kind of like setting a fire back underneath your butt, right? To get you moving again. And for some of you, you might even think, I don't even know what it is. I forgot what it is. Wow. Because I gave up on that. And then some of you be like, I don't know. I don't know. I waited so long. Well, just feels like, yeah. For some of you, you did. You downsized yourself. You gave up. You didn't allow yourself to wait for the chariot to come in. You didn't allow yourself to get balanced. You were impatient about the situation and let it all go. And so instead of moving up the ladder with the 8 of Wands, you moved down the ladder or stayed still. Some of you might feel like I dropped because of this situation, or I've stayed the same and nothing's moved. Yeah, because I didn't see my harvest coming in. I wanted it so bad. Nothing ever happened. It feels like there's a little anger. I'm getting a little angry. So somebody out there is actually a little angry about the situation, because it feels like they harboring a little anger towards that, because it feels like they did work so hard towards either this love relationship, whatever it is, they nurtured it, you put in all this energy, and so to even bring it up brings a little bit of fire within you. A little anger, a little disappointment. The anger, though, is a little disappointment, because I did work hard on that. But now Spirit's saying, I want you to work harder again. I want you to go for it again. I want you to redo that. Don't give up. And some of you are like, I don't want to. Oh my gosh, it came out sideways. I thought it was upside down, but then it fell sideways. There's this piece inside of you with it sideways that's saying, I definitely am wearing my kind of heart on my sleeve about the situation, and it is kind of pissing me off. But then on the other hand, you're right. I am passionate about this. So there's going to be kind of a wishy-washy feeling between the King of Cups of whether or not you really want to go back for this, or whether or not you're just going to allow it to just stay still. You don't have a choice right now about that situation. I mean, you have a choice, of course. You have free will, but that's not what I'm talking about. When it comes to the divine wisdom message, you won't have a choice. It's going to come whether you want it to or not. Because I do feel like deep inside of you, you want this to really happen, but there's this piece to you was like, I waited so long, why would I care anymore, right? This natural instincts, that's just being human. But your soul wants it to happen. That's the only reason it's happening. Your soul's fighting for you. Absolutely, it doesn't, yeah. Because it's pretty much sideways here, and it's pretty much telling me on the Hellerin side, you don't have a choice. This message is coming through. Yeah, it's going to be passionate. For some of you, it's the message you wanted from maybe an Aries, that you wanted them to love you. You wanted them to come back to you. You wanted to fix this relationship, and now it's coming through. And they're going to come with the passion to tell you that they want to fix this. Something you tried to nurture and fix for a long time. For others of you, this message is going to make you passionate again. So how you're feeling now about the situation is completely understandable. I mean, we as humans have had this situation. I've given up on a lot of things myself, right? I mean, it's a human thing to do. You can only push so hard before it feels like you're hurting yourself. Just nothing's happening. I put all this energy in, nothing came out of it. But now Spirit's saying no, because as soon as the message comes through or the light bulb goes off, excuse me, my friends, it's going to spark that energy and passion within yourself. Because deep down within your heart, you really want that. It's like the mind over heart issue. I don't even know if it's mind over matter as much as it's mind over heart. Because the mind's pretty much like, screw that, right? But then your heart's like, man, I did want that. So it is going to re-spark that passion of what you wanted before. And we know it, you wanted it, it's here. But over here says, I gave up on that. I'm done. I'm done manifesting that. I'm done talking about it. I'm done. And then here I am over here re-sparking it, right? Something you're done talking about. You're like, damn you. Hey, Spirit says they're not done. Okay? They're not done. Yeah, because see, you thought the Ace of Yours said the promise never came. Promise never came. Where's my promise? It never came. I worked, yeah, I was determined to get that. I was so determined. And now Spirit's saying, no, I want you to re-spark that. I want you to re-intint that. I want you to use that solar plexus within that. I can do this with the desire. Yeah, we're seeing it right here. Okay, in case you're wondering where the hell you're seeing all that. Right here. See the yellow inside of it? This is a card of determination, inner strength, inner courage, everything. All the yellows of the intention of the solar plexus coming out saying you will gain this. You used it before, you can do it again. And this is going to re-spark all of that all over again. Right? And you have all the desire coming in with all the orange that's saying this, because this is something I really do desire. Okay, but you do have something in this card that is more amazing than probably a lot, right? You see the brown, well, you have two other colors, right? You have red, of course, for the stability, but then you have the browns going on, and the browns are talking about also the stability, the dependability upon this. I was dependent upon this because this is really what I wanted. But now it's also kind of showing the stubbornness in this situation as well, right? Well, yeah, of course, because you're saying, oh, I gave up. I got stubborn on that. But the most important color I want to show you guys in this right here is the gold. Now, when we do chakras, we don't get into the other colors very often, but this gold right here is very important because Spirit really wants to bring this gold out. You see the gold coming out of the pages. This gold is actually talking about success, quality, personal power, happiness, attainment, true friendship, spirituality, excess, and self-indulgence. Okay? Of course, self-indulgence is, that's on the negative side, right? Because colors also can bring in what we would consider more of a negative aspect, right? But the reason that the gold is here is because they want you to understand power, happiness, attainment, okay? And it's coming from a what? A spiritual source. So it's going to make you, you're going to, when this message comes, you're going to be this person. Because you're going to say, what the? Yeah. I mean, you probably won't be naked, but, you know. The reason is because you're going to say, you're freaking kidding me. Why? Because it's coming. And not only is the attainment the way that it's going to be, the message is not going to be about how you're moving up the ladder, how you're taking action. No. It's more of a givens. So this is kind of like you surrendering and saying, I can't believe that just happened. Because I worked hard for it before, and now it's like, you're not working hard for it again, my friends. You're just kind of in a surrender mode. Because it's coming. Your work is done. That's why I feel like you're going to be this person here. Because you're going to say, all the work that I've done, and I don't have to rework again? No. You already put in the work. Spirit says you're done. It's coming to you. Whether you freaking like it or not. Right? But like I said, you're going to be like, what the? And we see it gold here too. Look at all the gold. Because it's the spiritual attainment of them saying, you already worked passionate. You already did all that. Wait for it. What you feel was a loss was never a loss. You just gave up. But we still heard your cries. We still watched you work. So if we go over here to where you gave up, my gosh, you get the 10 of Cups. Like I said, it's already in reward. So they're just saying, perceive it the way you want to perceive it. You can look at it all over the way you want to look at it, but it's already done. You know, feel stuck if you want to feel stuck, but it don't matter. Because I say you deserve it. It's a deservance. Spirit doesn't come through with all the gold and with all the divine wisdom and all the things that he's putting out here on the deck if he's not going to just give it to you. It's not something you're like, well, now I have to go do work again. No, you don't. You already did it, my friends. You had to wait for the ship to come in. You had to wait. Yeah, perfect timing. You have to work for the perfect timing. Now all you need to do is get your peace and harmony back. That's all that you need to do. Because as soon as you know and you hear, like I said, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And it's going to transform everything. And it's going to give you the peace and quiet that you need. And then you can rest easy. What a beautiful reading. Like I said, this will all happen in this month, but it doesn't mean that your absolute reward will happen this month. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because he's got to get the message out first. He's got to wait for you to surrender. He's got to wait for you to get the peace. But that means you know it's coming. You will want this. And by the new year, you'll have it. Probably by January or February 1. You know what I'm saying? You should have that. Some of you might even get it at the end of December. Who knows? Maybe it's your Christmas present. Maybe I just gave away a Christmas present. Oh, Lord. It's okay. Merry Christmas. And that was it for you, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.